Howdy, howdy, this is Blue Otter, and today we are playing House Flipper 2. Let's see, we've got Save Our Summer. We've got a couple of different jobs. Lived in Coral Root Forest decades. Want to modernize the exterior so it doesn't stick out like a sore thumb in the living room as well. My passerbys might see it. Also, I need a garage. I'm writing on behalf of Ascensio, the architecture firm. We accomplished many successful projects in Pen Cove region. Unfortunately, while finalizing the last one, we found some difficulties. Our client requested a few alterations in the initial design, which our team gladly provided. However, the hired contractor didn't deliver, leaving us a half-finished interior and door frames in place in some of the planned windows due to an order mix-up. Since I've heard favorable opinions about you... Okay, and then this one... little girl, we found a lost child in the forest. I don't need to call it, but our son's friend, close friends, come to stay with us. You know, we've been procrastinating this one for a bit. Let's do this one. We'll probably be able to do a couple of them. All right, so we start with hold on. Being able to sell some stuff. Hold on. We do Q. Yeah, we're gonna have anything out here. We need to buy and build stuff. Let's see. We also need to vacuum up the leaves. That's what we do outside. Okay. And we need to sell a bunch of stuff. Anything that is not nailed down, apparently. All right, what else do we have? Anything in the garden? Oh, that's cool. We got like some little bees over here. Where are they wanting these things? Are these... Hold on. This... Is this up here for the house? Is this... do we have to have that? Like, they want 3 of these. Is that... It might be easier if I just build the wall first. Let's do... We need to sell. Is that all stuff that's inside the house too? Because I'm not... Maybe it's stuff that's inside the house. I'm... Okay, sell. All right, we've got a planter. I am like little... Oh, there's a planter and we've got 2 little... Okay. Stains. Okay, so we've got... Stains. Okay. This house is bizarre because it feels like it's everything. Move those in there. Like it's just one big collective. Okay, we've got some stuff to demolish. I messed up on that part. And there. Okay. Now they want to build. Oh, they want us to enclose it in to the porch. Okay. We're gonna do that. Right. All right, let's go ahead and put those up. So they're like literally adding on a room. Okay, I got it. There we go. And then here's this to here. We've got a building perk point. Hold on. If we do perk for building. Sorry about that. There you go. I think this is going fast. This is supposed to be faster. And last one. All right. And over here, we have right here to here and up. And last one. All right, so that should be all of the building. Oh, we need to go to quests. They want to buy. Hold on. Now they do want the windowsill inside. There, and there. Okay. To finishing surfaces. And there. Just sell both of those. Anything else to sell? I don't think we have anything else to sell. Oh, we do need to buy a door. I wondered why we weren't. There we go. Okay, let's now do the paint. That. And they're down to there. Probably gonna run out of, I almost said ink, paint. Called it. Okay, and over here. There we go. And we can sell that back. All right. What else do we have? We do have some stuff to buy. I want 2 chairs. Can we put right there and there? Yep. And these 2 we'll put like right here and here. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that light switch. Put that like right here. Put that right here. If we do, yeah, there. So we click to connect to there. And a floor lamp. How that is huge. Okay, we can just put this. Should not be clipping through the floor right there. That's fine. A vase. We'll have four table settings, 4 bowls. Oh, wait, hold on. How many bowls? I think it's just, is it just 1 bowl? And then we need 4. Okay, maybe it's just 4 teacups right there. All right, so this room is done. 5 rooms left. Nothing in here. What about this room? Yeah, okay. That is some peeling wallpaper. And some trash, so we can... Anything else? Okay. Yeah. Clean. All right, we got some stuff to sell. And that. Okay. Yeah, first off, let's do... Hold on, can we pick up this whole thing? Really? Here, we'll just put it right there for now. Okay, let's go ahead and do the wall finishes. I think this is the floor. And we're just gonna go ahead and keep putting that in like so, and there. Now we're gonna do... For this, we'll do, get both of them. And here. All right, now here, let's take this one. I thought those were going to be two different colors. Never mind. I believe it was this one. Yep, and I can already see some of the ceiling's going to need to be cleaned. I probably should have done that as the wood, but whatever. There we go. All right. Now we can just sell those. All right, what do we need to get? We need to get... Okay, first thing I gotta do is I gotta get this stuff off the floor. So we're gonna start with a bookshelf. Right there. What else can we get? A dresser. Yeah, there's that. Let's put this like right there. Okay, and books. Books in this game are like the bane of my existence because they don't like to cooperate. Would you stop? That's the problem, is that it likes to just do the whole... They just... Because now they all want to go against the back wall instead of like being right there, and it's like it's a never-ending fight for me. I struggle with the books. Like, I can have it perfectly in place, and then it'll be like, oh no, you really meant to do this, right? Like, no, I really didn't. Whereas were it me, I would not want someone else putting my books on the bookshelf. We rearranged the living room, and I mean, I inherited a love for books from my grandmother. I have like, I think I'm on like my 13th or 14th bookshelf now. And I literally had, I'll put that right there. We rearranged some stuff in the living room, and I probably spent a good, I would say probably at least 2 to 3 hours reorganizing my bookshelf. All right. So I think we might be able to fit this just like right here. Get the nightstand there. Wardrobe. Yeah. Can we fit the wardrobe right there? Where can we fit the wardrobe? That's not a good spot for it, but we might be able to move this out here. Hold on. If we do that, move that over to there. Doesn't give us ideal space. But then we can maybe shift that like there. There we go. I need 3. How about 1? 2, 3. That's not very great. Carpet. There. Wall decor. And this one. Need 1 more of these. I thought I didn't see where. Okay, then we just need to clean, and I believe some of them I see like right up here. There we go. Well, that's 1 room done. 4 rooms left. I think we have some stuff. Okay, I like that bear. And we got another. Okay, this is a cute little area. Okay, I see another box there. We're gonna have. Okay, get rid of the other beds. Got it. Okay, good. Let's see. The chandelier. There we go. Okay. Couple more stains to go. We'll do a little bit of cleaning. Okay, how do we get rid of the spider web? Trash. Okay. Cleaning. Q. What am I missing? Under the bed. All right, there's that. Let's go over here. Can we... All right, we just gotta unpack. We just gotta unpack this box. Oh, take out item. Okay, we've got a dollhouse, which we can place. Can we place it right there? Would be bonus points if we actually had a house like that. A car. We'll put the car right there. Truck. And a robot. Right there. Okay. Back to full size. All right. Let's do... Oh, that's a cute little... So if we do like here... And we have one over there and one over here. What I would honestly want to do is I would almost make... Well, no, this is really good. I would make this into like a reading nook. Okay, let's go ahead. We have a desk. Two nightstands. So let's put this like right here. There we go. All right, what else do we have? A dresser. Which we could put like right over here. Maybe like right centered under the window. Coffee table. That would be good for like having over here. And then we have a chair, which we can fit like right in here. Ooh, we'll do big carpet. Can we fit it right there? No. What if we do carpet like right there? And then we do this one. Okay, can we possibly get there? A put like right there. We can actually we can oh, that's cool. No, let's have it pretty high up. Like that. And probably need to get a, I would imagine, a light switch. We'll have that. And you know what? We're going to do an extra. I think we're good right there. Okay. So one thing I'm going to do, can we do interior, a light switch? Yeah, let's buy one of these. Okay, we're gonna put this like right. I'm gonna put it like, oh, you've already got it. Okay. Nope. All right, so if we turn that on, that's. All right, that should be good. And then we just need to unpack the boxes. All right, what do we have? Tomb of Destruction. Okay, we've got another board game. And another board game. Okay. What else do we have? A box. I feel like these should have gone over here. Hairbrush. Yeah. We're gonna... Actually, hold on. Let's move that back there. Grab this. Put that there. Yep. Let's go ahead. Can we open this? Yes, we can. Amazing. So let's go ahead and put all these in there. And then we can just, not that. I want the lower box. Put it right there, and then there we go. All right, we have 2 rooms left. Not up here. This room's done. This room is done. This room wasn't even on the list. Hold on. If we do paint. Okay, let's come back. Hold on. I need my paintbrush. Okay, so if we do this, paint. Missed that. Okay, and then down. There's that, and then should have this side over here. Yeah, I might need to go grab that. Hold on, let's do I don't want to sell. I want to... Okay, you know what? Okay, we got one room left. And it's a matter of finding the room. I think this was all outside. Oh, there we are, the gazebo. Okay, let's go ahead and we can... Anything we need to sell? Clean. And... What else? Oh, we just need to buy some stuff. Okay. That's easy. Some pillows. A case. There. And then I need another blanket. I kind of feel like that should be like a... Yeah, we'll just put second one right there. And a candle, which we can place right there. There we go. And I believe that finishes everything. So yeah, we can do 40,000. It's a very pretty house. We did extend out the wall, cleaned out this room. And I probably should have put the table there, but it's okay. That room was falling apart. Yep, we're gonna save pictures. Job finished. I love your house. It looks straight out of a fairy tale. Thank you. And now it's also functional thanks to you. Do the kids like it? They keep running around screaming, so I assume it's a yes. Oof, sounds tiring. You can send anytime. At least we're glad that our Teddy has somewhere to play with. And Goldie is a sweetheart too, at least while she doesn't have a sugar rush. I think she isn't used to eating fresh honey. Yeah, the longer you aim a trash bag, the further you can throw it. Except when there's that force field. Truly magical Christmas. We'll hold off on doing that one. I'd like to prepare my house for Halloween. Yeah, we're gonna hold off on that one. We have Crawfish Coast. Yeah, that one's gonna be a big one. That one's gonna be a multi episode one. Let's go ahead and do this one because I've been avoiding this one. All right, how are we starting with? Oh, there's just okay. And two chairs. These are not the most comfortable chairs to have that, so we're just gonna do that like that. All right. Over here. You know, honestly, I would love to have this feature in real life. I mean, think about it. You have a weed, you literally just click on it and it sells it. You don't have to pick the weed, you don't have to do anything. Oh my gosh, that we had growing up, we had this bodark tree, and those are very hard trees. It's a very hard wood. We had some roof work done on the house, and the guy was like, oh, he's like, I'll just be nice and do this thing for you, and didn't ask us. Of course, we would have told him no. Because he decided to be nice, and I mean, I don't fault him. But he wanted to, he decided he was going to try to cut down this trunk that we had of this bodark. And, it destroyed his chainsaw. He had to go and we're like, dude, we would have literally told you don't. Okay, where is this thing? I'm not seeing it now. Oh, there it is. Then we need to mow the grass. Of course we do. Let's mow before we start. Let's put this down. This is exactly how we mow the lawn. That's how I mow my lawn. I'm like literally stuck. Yeah, so because we literally didn't ask him to do that. He wasn't contracted to do that. It was like, yeah, and we're not going to pay for you that because we didn't ask you to do that. There's that, and we just got a little bit more over here. Okay, that's that for that, and then we just need path lights. How many of these do we need? 4. Okay, so if we do like maybe one here, 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 and we'll do here. That we have this one. How big is this? Okay, we'll put that like right there. All right, we have these guys. We need 12 of them. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Daffodils. We'll do mixed. I am not a gardener. I am not professing to be a gardener. Tulips. That could go maybe right here. And then we've got these tulips. We'll put like right here. Okay. This room's done. Nothing in this room. All right, we've got this room. We'll deal with that stuff in a bit. Okay, what else do we have in here? We need to sell stuff. Door, and then we have yeah, a bunch of stuff. Okay. Oh, you know what? I bet okay, we're just gonna do we just move the plate over? Okay, what else do we have? Oh, we're buying stuff, demolishing, and we've also got stains. Okay, so demolishing. Okay, we're demolishing this whole wall. Okay, that might help things. Oh, we're just only gonna get to there. Okay, so we're gonna leave a little bit of the wall. Okay, well that makes it a little bit brighter. Trash. We still have one more thing of trash. What am I missing? Okay. Plates have gotta go here. What? I don't know what. Oh, I bet because I bet we're going to be getting a new refrigerator. Yeah, we're not going to, we're going to have to move. I'm just trying to see if there's anything else. Of course, that's going to be stuff that we're going to have to clean. Okay. One more stain. What am I missing? Oh, I see it. Okay. What are we missing? Anything? Okay, we got one more thing to sell. Okay, then we've got to buy stuff. There's a fridge we'll put right there. A oven we'll put right there. Hanging cabinets. And then here is another hanging cabinet. Hold on. Do we have any others? No, this is a kitchen hood. Okay, so maybe there and there. Okay. Maybe, hold on. Maybe this, we're gonna put it right there. Maybe this goes here. That goes there. There. There's that one. We do have some more plants. Here we go. We'll put a table. A book. Another book. A pot. We'll put that. Can we hang that on top? No. Okay, we can hang it. Hold on. We'll just put it like right there. And there, we're gonna pretend that those are actually attached to the hook. There we go. And more cookware. pots and pans. Probably don't want to store them out on the stove, but there we go. We'll put that there and that one right there. Stored there, and this one can go right there. Let's see. We can put, yeah, we'll stack the books like right there. That's fine. Hopefully they fit. Yep, they fit. All right, 2 chairs. I don't know if I need to have another one or do that. Plate. I know there's a way that you can stack these. I forget off the top of my head. So we're just gonna do that. We'll put the toaster like right there. And there's the bread box. We got some plants to do. Hold on. We'll do... that. We'll have... Do we need tulips? Can we fit them? Right there. We need some daffodils. We'll put... Not the best fitting. All right, and oh gosh, we still have more. Okay. I want this to be out there. And this one. Okay, I need a tree. Okay, do we really need another chair? Okay, we'll have 3 chairs. Okay, you want a pot that has no plant. Got it. No judgment. All right, over here. Okay, so we're gonna keep the water. Who stores their donuts like that? Seriously. Okay, what else do we have? We have 1 more bag of chips there. Unpack boxes. So we're gonna have milk. That's flour. More flour. Okay, I can... like pickles, cucumbers, what? I can barely get to there because these boxes are in the way. Okay, that is carrots. What, do you have like one for each of y'all or something? Apparently so. Okay, you know what? I can't get to the shelf because of that box. I stand corrected. I can't get to the box because the box is at an awkward angle. Okay. Whatever, just put it there. All right, we have a pumpkin. This is not... They literally like just found a leak or something. Can I fit that in there? I don't think I can. Okay, let's put that back. Okay, there's that. Something else. Here, let's just put that right in there. Okay, pineapples. I got so spoiled on pineapples when I was in Hawaii. Like, I can't even have pineapples anymore because they just... There's something to be said about when you're getting food that is like measured by like when it was plucked from the tree, you know? Actually, we went to one restaurant, and it was like the fish was literally listed on the menu with when it was like caught from the ocean. Okay. That room is done. Nothing out there. I think everything else is upstairs. That's what I get for trying to do a... I do not like these move it boxes because they're always like... Because it's always like, here, do this, and they pull out the tiniest thing first for you to do, and then it's like, okay, but I've got this to put in first. Like that. It wouldn't have let me put it in. Put the other pillow there. Put in pillow there. What else do we have? A light and a light. Okay, let's go ahead and measure this to there and there. You know what? It's a book collage. There we go. Okay, is this room done? Oh, we need to buy some... Oh, because we need to buy the furniture. Okay, we'll have that there. Another little bird pot, and we'll do these. Hold on. Those need to go here. I can go there. You know what? I still like my I like my book collage up there. That's fine. All right, what do we have in here? Jeez. You do not need one more piece of trash, and then we need to buy some stuff. Okay. Seriously, they need to like just reconsider. Okay. I can't get anywhere with these. This is like the smallest room. Okay, we still got one more. Oh, it's right there. Okay. Right here, we need to get another pot and a snail. Let's crouch. 2 of these we'll put... So we'll do them both here. And there. This one we can put right here. Okay, this room's done. Next. Okay, that is too green. It's the dead plants. Put that. We'll get... three. orchids. And then this one. Okay. All done. All done there. 5 rooms left. What else do we have? In here? This is probably gonna be where they want their home gym. I mean, I would love to have like I like having craft room. We have a craft room. Okay, paint, we'll do blue. We'll grab 2. Yeah, we're gonna paint. All right. It looks like we've got only certain walls that they want painted. Can we at least finish that there? Let's get that and then go up here. Okay, that's all they wanted me to paint. Okay. Guys, this is like a horrible level of anything. Let's put this like right here. I'm gonna place the yoga mat. Oh, we need 2 of these. Place 2 yoga mats. We'll get 2 of these. Two of those. Two of those. What else do we have? These are... Yeah, they want 2 of everything. A roller. I think they only want 1 roller, though. Yeah. A speaker. No, we'll just put the speaker like right there. TV we can mount right there. Gym ladder. A weight bench, which we'll put like right here. And an exercise bike that we can put like right like so. Yeah, that is like a horrendous color for walls, but yeah, not my room. Okay, we've got... This room's done. Still got 4 more. We can go ahead and put these in. Perfect. Oh, okay, we've got upstairs. Do we have more rooms? There's that. That one. Okay. Bathroom was not one of them. This room we've already done. I mean, is there a basement that I missed? Oh, this. Okay. Okay, I think that's it for that. And then we just need to vacuum this up, clean. Okay, hold on. Well, I do need to use the let's move that. Some way I can actually see what I'm doing. Oh, because the furniture. Okay, that's... I mean, I'm going to put the furniture right back where it was. And there we go. Yeah, there reaches a point when some of it's just like, yeah, you're going to be getting new stuff. Okay, I think that's all for that. Now we just got a couple more things to sell. And there's another plant somewhere. There it is. Okay. Now we need to buy and mow the grass. Let's mow the grass first. We get this out of the way. There we go. There's that. Now we finally got the first star. Okay. I think mowing is actually my least favorite part of this. Just because it doesn't really make sense. There. I think ideally you just go like this. That's something I need to sell. All right, and then we just go down. We have a little thing like this in my yard, and where it's like literally like this, where it's enough that it's annoying. Okay, because this needs to just go like right here. Okay. Okay, we have that. We'll get a couple of chairs. A couple of these. We'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. Couple bushes, which we can plant in. I think that was all we needed. And then we just got some plants here that we can put in some different stuff. There we go. Perfect. Close the door. Close the door. Gotta make sure that this trash can is closed. And we're gonna call this done. Yep, we finished. I believe that was 3 stars. Yeah, that didn't make any difference on that change. Yeah, because all the trash was there. Jeez, I like that little seating area. Other than the wall colors, I think the gym was okay. Alright, save photos. Job finished. I hope the changes were helpful. Oh, right. I was about to text you. You did amazing. I spent the whole weekend in the reading nook. Thought y'all were trying to exercise. Speaking of, have you read Frida Moore's books, my new favorite author. I haven't, but sounds like I should. And how do you like the gym? I haven't gotten to trying it yet, but it looks inviting. Crazy. All right, but that's going to do it for this episode. So thank you for watching. Have an utterly fantastic day. And see you next time.